Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I have posted a video, and that is because I was sick, you guys. I was sick, and that is the sad part about it. I was so sick. I had this throat pain that wouldn't go away, headache, earache, eye pain, neck pain, toothache. It felt like my head, I wanted to have my head decapitated from my body. That's just how it felt. But I am back, and I truly did find out what was causing my illness, what was causing me to be sick. It was because my body was extremely low on iron. So that explains all of the pain. But since I've started taking my iron pills, all my pain has slowly started to go away, and I feel a whole lot better to come back and record. Today we have a mission at hand, and that is to create a coal pit, because we need lots of coal in order to start up our forge and in order for us to melt the copper so that we can start making copper tools. We are going to need to do our coal pit, so we're going to be doing that now. I went on a little bit of an exploration, and you guys would not believe what I found. I found a quern. I found a quern, and I'm super happy because of the fact that I will be able to use that quern, and I will be able to make breads and stuff. But I won't be able to make bread until I make fire clay, which is what we need to work on. Now, I am just going to go ahead and start stacking up these logs, because we have to stack them up. So I'm just basically stacking all of these logs here. And we need like so many trees. I've chopped down so many trees to be able to fill up this pit right here. As you guys can see, I have chopped so much, and I don't even think that I could use the old firewood. I think it has to all be fresh firewood here. So we can't use aged firewood, I don't think. I don't think I can mix aged firewood with this. So yeah, there's that. But we are slowly deforesting to fill this pit up. I did 3 by 3 instead of the original size that was supposed to be. So 3 by 3 by 3. I'm hoping that burns, but I am not too sure. Anyways, I have to put this down, and then I need to start like organizing my things, because in all honesty, you guys, I am not too organized. So I'm gonna move a lot of things and start organizing them and stuff. I think for the most part, I have a lot of clay vessels on me. I think for the most part, I want to fill in this clay vessel here with all of my, I have more wood, with all of my clay, with all of my clay items. So I am going to put down these logs here, and we're gonna start clearing out a lot more stuff. Okay, time for us to take the axe and start chopping away. I'm just gonna turn my auto pickup on, and we can start chopping all this firewood, because we are going to need this to fill up our pit kiln. How have you guys been, by the way? Because I know I have not recorded for a bit, but I am back, and I made YouTube partner, and I am so excited and so grateful to each and every one of you who have, been liking my videos and left your comments and stuff. It means the world to me that you guys have shown so much love and support on my videos. I cannot begin to thank you guys enough for everything that you guys have done, and the love and support that you guys have shown over the past couple months have just been amazing. So I want to thank you all, because I always wanted to post videos of me playing Vintage Story, but yet again I thought maybe it would be something that people would not be interested in. And I see a lot of you have shown your interest, and that makes me super super happy to know that there's so many of you that enjoy the videos. So I am gonna kind of sort through. We have a lot of saltpeter. I want to put like grains, so anything that looks like this will go in here for now. So all of my grains and stuff will go into this one. And inside of this one, I think it's fair that I put like, what would we put in here? I have a lot of tree seeds that I need to plant out. Let's see. I think maybe for the most part we can do these food items here. So anything that is like a food item for now. And I have a lot of tree seeds that I am gonna need to plant out. Oh, I do have some grains right here. So I'm gonna kind of sort out my inventories, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it is basically the next day, and I am still in the process of gathering up fire logs so that we can fill this up. This is almost full, and that is because I found some other logs that I had put away. So I am almost done with filling that up. But as you can see, I have organized all of my chests. So this one has seeds and fruits, but I think I'm just going to put all of the seeds in one thing just to make it a whole lot easier. So this is going to come with me, and I'm going to put all of the seeds in one container so that it's much easier to find. We're going to plant out a lot more trees because we do desperately need a lot more trees around here, because if I chop down everything that's here, we're not going to have that much trees left. So I need to get some flint as well, so we can turn that into calcined flint or calcined flint and grind it into a powder and then mix it with the clay. I think that's how we make the fire clay, right? So we've got our work cut out for us today. Also, there was actually another ruin right nearby home here that I didn't even notice, and I will show you guys that within this video. We will go in there together. I did find a few things in there. Found an extra bed in there as well. I'm just like, oh wow, okay, the beds are just showing up. Really? I didn't get the entire tree. I need to find more flint, you guys, because there's not enough flint around here. I do need to try and get some more flint because I need to make tools. Tool heads. Oh, we've got some lead over here. Just going to make an axe head. And I think I'm going to make a shovel head. And that's about it. That's about all that we can make. Do we have sticks on us? No, we don't. So I'm just going to kind of grab some sticks really quickly here. And then we're going to make our tools. So let's go axe head, and that's our axe. Shovel head, and that's our shovel, because this shovel is almost done anyways. And I'm going to go ahead and continue chopping this tree here. Okay, I think we've gotten more than enough wood right about now that we can fill in the rest of our pit kiln. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these down so I can chop the wood. see. And we're gonna chop these. We're gonna fill up this little square here so that we can start making some tools. We're gonna need a saw so we can make planks and stuff like that. We need to start building our home. So I am grabbing, I don't think this is gonna be enough, so I need to put all of this out. Most definitely. And we got 3 tree seeds from that, so that's good. Good thing is we're almost done with filling this up. We'll need a few pieces more. Yay! All right, so now we need dirt. And I think I have dirt here. So we have 6 pieces, which is a lot. And we're gonna put these boom, 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 like that. Now, I'm gonna have to try and remember. So let me go and look about this pit kiln. Shit, it didn't work. Okay, wait. Wait, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Do not judge me, okay, you guys? This is my first time making a pit kiln. Hold on, don't judge me. Don't judge the girl. Wait, am I not supposed to have logs inside of this? Give me a sec. So it's lit, and then I have to make some... I'm gonna use this instead. I think it's working. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working, guys. All right. So this is our little pit kiln, and hopefully in 18 in-game hours, we should have a whole pit full of coal. I'm super excited. All right, so I'm gonna put down my firewood because we have quite a bit of it. So I'm gonna put it down over here with the rest of this firewood that's right here. All right. Oh, we do have a lot of firewood on us. 3 stacks. Jeez Louise. And I'm keeping some of this wood because we are definitely going to need this wood here for making our planks and stuff. So I'm holding on to the wood. But let's pray that we actually know what the hell we're doing. And we're going to just have to wait for the charcoal to cook up, basically. And while that is cooking up, we are definitely going to need to go water our crops because we haven't watered them yet, and those poor things, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these watering cans here. I don't think I filled them up in the last episode, so we're gonna go ahead and fill up our watering cans. Our plants are stunted in growth. It does work. I was doing it wrong. Stupid. I was doing it wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be able to create a water source now. I just have to hold control and click here. I'm so stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some water in my bucket, and we're gonna go ahead and make water sources. I made 2 water sources. Now the crops should probably be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just break probably this right here, and then control, and there we go. Now our crops should be watering perfectly fine, and I won't need to run around getting water to water them up. I think they should be getting water from this water source, though I might need to make a bigger water source. I don't know. I don't think this water source can water all these crops, can it? I don't think it has the ability to do so. So I'm just going to pop some water on these crops here and just kind of pray and hope for the best, you guys. They have a little water now, so things should be working a little bit better for them, hopefully. Oh, this is good. This is good. We've got our berries growing up. Now, I do need to cook some stuff, right? I need to go back up here. I'm sorry, but I need to go back up here and grab a whole bunch of this. And we need to cook. Bless my soul. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just sneezed. I think you have to put the flint in here and it gives you calcined flint, right? So while that's doing its thing, we have 4 crucibles. We have this treasure chest here that has, oh, I have so many gears. I didn't even realize that I had so many gears. 24 gears. As soon as I find the right person, and I want one of these hay beds to kind of stay with me. As soon as I find the right person, the right trader, it will come in very, very handy. I'm going to take this bowl off the floor and just kind of put it on the table there. And we're going to put our pot down pretty soon. So let me see. We've got some more seeds here. Oh, this one has seeds as well. So I'll just take these seeds and put them in here. Seed, 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 seed. We have tree seeds that we're going to need to plant out. I'm going to put these back out where they belong. And that's going to be perfect. We have crocks. 1 of 6 serving of onion fried chicken mushroom stew. So some of these actually have stew inside of them. But we're going to go ahead and go to sleep. And I think when morning comes, we're going to make another fire because we're making our calcined flint in that one. So I'll make another fire and I'll cook up some food because we are going to need to start storing our crocks properly and that kind of stuff. So we're gonna need to make like a little cellar type thing. Does this count as a cellar? Because this is fresh for 5.9 days, which I think it should be for a little bit longer, right? How does this work? The temperature needs to be at 1,000, but can be napped to slightly shift to cook on the ground to begin napping. A second stone is also needed. So can I not? This is starting to cool down and I don't think I can. How do I make the calcined flint? Okay, let's go into the handbook. Calcined flint chunks from cooking or roasting. It smelts into calcined. So how do I, but this is hot, isn't it? Oh shit. Okay, I obviously can't hold those in my hand. So how do I put stuff in this? To make calcined flint, collect the pieces of loose flint. Once you have the flint subjected to high temperature to remove organic impurities, placing the flint in a fire pit and adding fuel that reaches 1,050 degrees. But the wood that I have doesn't reach that. So maybe what I need is, do we think that this stuff up here, what's it called again? Do we think that this burns at a higher temperature? This, peat. Let's try peat instead. Peat burns at 900. So what the hell do we use? It's probably done. The moment of truth got... Yay! The moment of truth. We have coal. Woohoo! I'm sorry. What is wrong with me? Oh my goodness, you guys. We have so much coal. Yay, it worked. Okay, so the business is on. I'm sorry, I was so confused about how to do certain things because I don't remember how to do. I did get to Copper Age about 2 years. Was it 2 years or 3 years ago that I played Vintage Story and got to Copper Age? And then I forgot how to do all of this stuff. So like, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? Oh my goodness. Yay, we have coal. So I think this coal now should be burning at the rate that we want the calcined flint to do. And then we take that powder and put it in to the thing. Now, as for the fire clay part, the fire clay part is new to me because back then when I played Vintage Story, fire clay was something that you could actually just get around the world. You could walk around the world and actually just find fire clay on the surface. So this is a new concept for me because I never had to do this whole thing that we're doing now with like cooking up the flint and that kind of stuff. We never had to do that before. I played Vintage Story in those days when half of the things that are here now weren't. So let's see. Let's take this wood out of here. We have 96. Yes, this burns hot. There we go. This burns hot. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we have all this peat. We have 14 pieces of coal in here. I don't know what we would use. Oh, you can make pigments from this. All right, well, the temperature is going up, which is good. This is exactly what we want. Look at that. Do you see how hot that has gotten? Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's working. I am so excited. Why does it get cold again? Is it going to do that every freaking time? We'll just let this cook. We'll mind our business and we'll let it cook. That is wild. Cause I really need this fire clay like ASAP. Okay, we got a bone. Nothing this time. So I'm gonna do some panning here, you guys. Because I don't think you guys want to sit around and watch me pan stuff, right? Only if I would be talking about something. But I think I want to talk about something while I'm panning because, you know, we're here. We're like a little family. So we're going to pan and we're going to talk, all right? Now, I want to kind of leave a message for anybody that might be going through a tough time in life. And you might be thinking that, you know, things are not going your way. I have a little tip for you. Whenever you have a plan in your life, whenever you have something in your life that you want to happen, you have to speak it into existence. You have to speak it into existence. And that means saying it aloud. What you want to happen. Don't just say, I want to have 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I am going to have 5,000 subscribers by the end of this summer. By the end of this year, I want to have 20,000 subscribers. I want to be able to make money from my YouTube channel. I am going to make money from my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is going to be my source of income so that I do not have to depend on the masters to give me money. You have to speak things into existence. When you go to a bank, you got to tell the bank what you're getting this loan for, right? And then the bank makes preparations so that you can get the loan. When you go get land, they prepare a spot for you. You tell them you want land and they prepare a spot. You go looking for that spot, right? So why do we think that it's different when it comes to the world? When it comes to the things that we want, we have to speak these things into existence. We have to tell the universe, hey, I am about to be successful. And so I'm going to need you to start making room for my success. A lot of things are going to change around here. Ooh, my trees have grown up. A lot of things are going to change around here. And I'm going to need you to start preparing the universe for that change. My change is going to be big, and so I'm going to need the floor. I'm going to need a big room for my audience. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. And so when you're speaking these things into existence, the universe starts making preparations for these things to happen. Stars start to align and things start to shift in your favor and that kind of stuff. While we're here, we might as well grab some clay because we are going to need clay for the fire clay that we're planning to make. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grab clay. Even though I know in one of my vessels over there I do have clay, I don't know if it's enough, so I am going to need to go ahead and just kind of grab a couple pieces more of clay. But as I'm saying, speak what you want into existence, and the world, the earth, the universe, God will listen to you and give you what you want. Let me tell you something. The minute you start telling yourself you can't do something, you are feeding the devil, because that's exactly what he wants. He wants you to not be able to do things. He wants you to not. Look, let me tell you something about us humans. We have so much untapped potential, but we are filled with these negative thoughts. And the minute we start telling ourselves and we speak into existence that we can't, we never will. Do not ever tell the universe that you cannot do something, because the universe will prepare you to fail every time, because you've told the universe, I can't do it. And so the universe is going to let you fail. You need to start speaking. You need to start speaking into existence the things that you want. Tell the universe what you want, and all those good things will come to you. Why do you think the Bible says that we were made from the earth, and that from the dust we came, and from the dust we shall return? Because the earth and us are one. And that is why I tell you, speak the things you want into existence. I am going to be great. I am going to be a great YouTuber. I am going to have a successful YouTube career. Things are going to turn up for me. I might not be successful right now at getting a job, but I will get money from my YouTube channel. My channel is going to grow. People are going to flock to my channel. They're going to watch my videos. My videos are going to inspire people. My messages within my videos are going to change lives. They are going to wake up the masses. And I am going to be successful. And my family will be successful. And my children will be able to reap the benefits of my successes, because I will be able to teach them the value of speaking positivity into the universe and letting the universe adjust to accept greatness. Anyways, my speech is over. I'm sure you guys got tired of hearing me preach. Let's see how far this has come along. Okay, we have 22 so far. So I'm going to take the 22 pieces of this, put these bones somewhere for me. And we're going to go ahead. I don't think I was doing it right. It's kind of a little off put. But once I put this in here and I start spinning this thing, I am then able to grind what's inside of here. So I'm going to be grinding up, and if I look inside, I should see that it is grinding this stuff into a powder, and then we'll be able to make fire clay. And if I remember correctly, in one of those baskets, I actually have a bit of fire clay, because I did find some fire clay somewhere. So one of my vessels should have some fire clay inside, but the rest of that flint is cooking up, and we're going to grind up this right here, and we'll be able to finally make our clay oven. That is what I'm waiting on. Just that ability to be able to make my clay oven. I'm ready for that. So yeah, like I'm so totally ready. Okay, so we are 70% done with everything. I love this mod. I did list all the mods. You guys will have to look them up, because I listed the names. I did not list the links, because that is a lot. But the list of all the mods that I'm using is in the description of every one of my videos. So you can go ahead, go on the mod DB and type in the names, and you will be able to find the mods that I am using. So there we go. All of this is done here. Now we have 22 bags of this powdered calcined flint, right? Now we need to figure out how to make fire clay. So to make the fire clay, it's created by surrounding this bag here with the clay, which we did pick up a lot of clay just now. So with the calcined flint here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start popping them around. Now we have 128. Okay, so we have a lot. Now we are going to be able to actually make our clay oven. So I'm going to go down here and we are going to make our clay oven right here, as you guys can see. So we're going to do our autocomplete, and this is going to speedily complete this for us. And initially we need 50 something pieces of this, but we have enough that we can make our fire clay. I'm so excited that we finally are able to make fire clay, right? And we'll be able to actually make breads. I do have a lot of grains, so we'll be able to make breads and stuff, which is going to be really, really good. I don't know how long breads last, but yeah. We now have a clay oven. Look at this, guys. Look at that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this. Oh, I had already started making one. Look at that. I think I could just finish up the second one that's out here. I'll just finish up this second one. So we'll have 2 clay ovens, which will be good for us to make like double the amount of bread. And then I'll put the rest of my fire clay inside of the clay chest that we have up there, which we did get quite a lot, which I think is super cool. I love this fast version of the clay because I get to clay form a lot faster, and with Napster it really works super fast. So we're gonna head up here. Those trees better start growing up pretty soon. We're gonna head up here, and I think this one has all of my clay. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my fire clay to this. And I do have fire clay somewhere. Oh, wait, no. Let's take our grains. I do have one of these. Has grains in it. Oh, I think it's this one. So we're going to go ahead and use carry on. And we're just going to carry this downstairs. And this is where we have all of our grains. So we have, I'm just going to put it right here for now. I'm going to take this up and we're just going to I'm going to take this berry bush up from here, and I'm going to take this. I'm probably going to put it on the other side over here. That is a barrel of rot. I'm keeping that around because I think I can use the rot to make something else. I can't remember. I can use the rot for something, so. Just gonna put this down here. We're gonna have to load this up with firewood, I think, right? And then light it. I'm just kind of practicing, so that's how you do it. So inside of this, we have saltpeter, we have spelt. We'll be able to actually make flour from that. So we're just gonna go ahead, open up our quern. We're gonna put the spelt in there, and we're going to start grinding this up. And this is going to give us flour. When then we're going to be able to mix the flour with the water, and then we'll be able to make dough, and then we put the dough in the oven and we'll be able to make bread. So that's a lot of stuff going on. So I think I want to have a nice little area underground where we can kind of keep all of our food items, basically. So I don't know if I'm able to like dig underground inside of the little hut thing that I'm in right now, but I'll check to see. And we'll be able to kind of dig under there and store our vessels down there for now until we build our nice little home. I apologize that we've been in these episodes for so long and I don't have a house. I'm literally just living out of a cluttered little thing, but that's because I kind of want to have a home and that kind of stuff. And so that's what I'm basically working on. Then we're gonna have to try and build a mill thing so that this can turn on its own, so that we're not doing this by hand, because doing this by hand is insane. That's insanity to be doing this by hand. So I will not be just doing this entirely by hand. Later on we'll be able to build a mill and it will automatically turn. This thing will automatically turn, but we're gonna need to get into the copper age and that kind of stuff so that we can make our tools and so on. So I am gonna have to do some reading up again on how to like properly get into the copper age, that kind of stuff, so that we can make our what you call it, so that we can make our stuff. So I think we have to put the, I think we have to knock the I think we have to pound the copper, I think. I can't remember, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think we did a lot today. We did our pit kiln. We sorted all of our stores. So everything has been sorted. The spot that we plan to work or build our house in is clear and ready for us to build at. We have grown some trees, or some of our trees have grown up. These trees right here are kind of blocking my view, kind of disappointing. I do want to go and get the bees, but we're gonna have to read up a little bit on that. So off camera, I will do my reading and my research and that kind of stuff. But I think we're gonna go ahead and end off this episode right here, you guys. I am so happy that the berries are growing up and that kind of stuff, and we'll be able to do stuff. I think this has a temperature now that we can actually add items to be baked inside of it. As you guys can see, it has a temperature right now, so items can actually bake inside of that. But we're going to be cooking up lots of food and that kind of stuff, because we are definitely going to need to start storing food away for the winter. Let me see if I can dig underground while I am here while I got you guys. So it is basically claystone rock here, and we can't. So I am probably going to I'm probably going to go ahead and maybe if I took the lights out of in here, maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is that there's light in here. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode right about here. Oh my god, I'm inside of my character's head. Gonna end off this episode right here. And I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my channel. Let me know what you all think in the comment section of the video down below. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye guys.